Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to start off with a number one tip if you're thinking about doing keto, carnivore, or just getting healthier as we age. Um, I had to commit to myself in order to be successful with this journey. Over the past year, I've lost 35 pounds, and the weight goes up five, down five, whatever your body wants to do. Because I have to tell you, our body is not um, stable. It is constantly changing. Our blood sugar goes up in the morning, down, up when we eat lunch, down, up when we're stressed, down. So it's not like one stop shop. It's not, the Weight Watchers diet doesn't work for everyone. It didn't work for me. The Dukan diet doesn't work for everyone. It didn't work for me. You have to find out what your body responds to and what you feel great in. So that is why you have to, number one, to commit to being consistent and to figuring out what your body requires. We all have a different chemical reaction. We all have a different gut biome, and that all takes into place what we can digest, what our body likes, and how we use food for energy. And then I know a lot of people are like just focused on that scale and focused on weight loss, but it's really not that. It's really focus on getting healthy, and guess what? All the rest is. So I am a brain health specialist. I've been a nurse for 39 years now, and I really am focused on how body, because when we decrease inflammation cellularly, we're talking about things that you can't even see, then we will be able to have healthy cells, healthy metabolism, and we will be able to obtain the appropriate weight, if that's what you're focused on, for our bodies. We really have to look at our body health. And some of those numbers, which I know the doctors all say, make sure you know your numbers. Well, make sure you know them, but don't focus on them. They shouldn't be the be all and end all. Your numbers are a guide to seeing what's going on with your body. Okay, so you should, maybe when you start, weigh yourself, just so you know what your weight is, okay? And you can gear that. If you're a scale person, I'm not a scale person. I go by my clothes. The other thing you could do is go by your clothes, all right? They tell you to monitor your blood sugar. With the Keto Mojo meter, it's the blood sugar in the ketones. Okay, so you want your blood sugar, especially in the morning, to be under 100. In the morning, it's going to be a little higher. We know that because of our cortisol and what our body does in order to wake us up and get ready for the day. But this isn't a video on the numbers, okay? This is the video on getting your mind straight around exactly what we should be focusing on, okay? The scale is going to go up and down. The scale, whether you're retaining water, our body retains water before it releases fat, so it's called the whoosh effect. So you could have more muscle than than water, or than fat, and muscle's going to weigh more, but you could be losing inches. So don't be wed to this scale. Don't weigh your scale every day. Now they're saying when you go on a lifestyle change, you should not weigh yourself for 8 weeks. Yes, 8 weeks. Put that in your head. The scale is not your friend right now. So don't do that. So blood sugar, scale, and ketones go up and down too. I noticed that if I have stevia, my ketones go down, but if I have monk fruit, they stay the same. So everybody's going to be different. And you have to look at your body as a science experiment. Sometimes we don't know that we feel like crap until we feel great. And that is your goal, is to see if you can feel better, if your numbers can get better on your blood work. Only do blood work 6 every 6 months or so, just to check in with it. But you really want to have ultimate health and not be tired in the afternoon and age gracefully, because everything will get better. Your skin will get better. Your stomach issues will definitely be better. You just have to figure out what is going to work for you. And you can use a coach, you can use videos. I use both. When I talk to people about this, I also work with a health coach, Marie Rubinaccio, and we help people through it. If you don't want to get diabetes, if you don't want to get heart disease, if you want your blood pressure to be stable, I focus a lot on the belly fat, and that's because all of these issues come from that belly fat. And where's that coming from? High insulin levels. Yeah. Every time we eat, we have an insulin spike, and that's going to be fat storing. So you want to incorporate some periods of time where you're not eating. A long time ago, like when I grew up, we only ate 3 meals a day. There weren't snacks. We did snack, but that wasn't focused on. Nowadays, it's like every 3 hours. We never get our insulin level down. The other thing is that we have a ton of sugar in our food. They took out the fat and they added sugar. So we are addicted to sugary foods. The other thing is vegetable oils. We got to get rid of those vegetable oils. They're causing inflammation, cell damage, and disease. So this is not, going to be like a 4-week thing. You lose your weight, you go back to eating normal. No, you have to be committed to wanting the health and wanting to feel better and wanting to be your best. And that can take over a year to see some results, because we have to keep on tweaking the minerals, the supplements. I mean, I'm trying to get off of all my supplements. The foods you eat, we don't know what is your trigger. I found out through this in my 11th month that I have food sensitivities, of which that's why I'm doing carnivore right now, to weed out all my food sensitivities to see if I can gracefully put them back into my diet after 6 months. So I'm just telling you, you have to be extremely patient when you're making a lifestyle change, and go moment by moment, basically. Don't get wed to those numbers or the scale. Start looking at your labels. Read your labels, because even in bacon, they make it with sugar. That's part of the curing process, and you want to weed all those sugars out. There's something like 56 names of sugar additives that they put into your foods, of which that is going to create inflammation and is not going to be beneficial to our health and to your health. So those are the main ideas that I need to share with you. You have to be ready to do this. Yes, you can go to functions. Yes, you can make an educated decision on what you will eat when you go out to dinner, when you go to a wedding, when you go to a major function. It's always good to have like one cheat meal, and that does not mean to go out and have a cake or a pizza. It's to just increase your calories a little bit, because our body is not fixed. It changes all the time. So we have to be changing our dietary needs all the time on our regime. So yeah, it's a little bit of work, but if you're really listening to your body will tell you what it needs. Does it need salt? Does it need some minerals? Are you really hungry for protein today? When we crave sugar. That's really a dopamine response in our, in our brain. And, dairy does the exact same thing. So if you're craving dairy, is it really the calcium you're craving? Try having some, sardines or some oysters or something that has a lot of calcium in it, instead of hunkering down with a whole block of cheese. All right. So you just have to figure out where you want to start and how you want to start. And this is a beginning. Don't say I'm going to be on this for 6 weeks, and if nothing happens, I'm not going to do it, because you constantly have to tweak yourself so that you can figure out what it is your body needs and what your body can digest and best live on, so that you can be the optimal health and best you ever. So this is it for today. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll be back again next week. So just visit my channel when you have a moment. I have a lot of recipes and stuff, and you can click the like button when you're watching these videos so that you can see when I post another video. Okay, take it easy, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.